Hey everyone, I'm here in Sint-Job. Since Jens won those two new Pokestop submissions, I'm adding them into the game now, so hopefully they'll come through. The first one that we talked about was Pencils at the Gate. Well, that's the name that I'm giving it anyway. It's basically a gate and there are pencils attached to it, and it's not far from the request that he put in. Yeah, Jens gave a couple of suggestions which would be possible portals. Fortunately, those weren't too clear if they actually would get through. Hopefully this one will, and the other one is around the corner, so I go there in a couple of, well, if I finish this one up. Like I said, I'm gonna call it Pencils at the Gate, and leave a brief description that it's basically to improve the neighborhood a bit, since there are a lot of school children that'll pass this way, and yeah, hopefully it'll go through. I also checked the map on. Let me just try and open that one and show you. A great app to go through, well, a site is Pokemon Go Map. Where is it? PokemonGoMap.info. It'll actually give you the opportunity to put in rasters for, and just press that one. Whoops. That's better. For portal submissions, well, Pokestop submissions. And as you can see, can you see that? Yeah. So we're right there, and the request is done for here. The other one is a little bit further, and it should actually work out that if both of them are accepted, that one of them will be a gym. Since I'm just gonna go a little bit out. Since there are no portals or Pokestops in the neighborhood in that level 14 field, we'll try and get the two new ones in, and that actually will make sure that one of them will be a gym if they both get accepted. One little update from the last part. The gazebo that I did in Hof de Bist, I just got an email in that it's not accepted. Although normally it should be able to go through, since gazebos are 5 stars that they should mark. Okay, it's not the best gazebo out there, but unfortunately, well, they didn't accept it. For the second portal, we took this one. It's not that far from the first portal submission, which, like I already said, if they both go through, they should be valid for one Pokestop and one gym if they both go through. So fingers crossed, and you'll actually have a second gym. If it all works out, you can actually do more than that as well. If you, for instance, in your level 14 field, you only have one Pokestop, another Pokestop will force it to become a gym, or one of the others, depending if, yeah, that's something Niantic decides in the background. Normally it's always the first one, unless it doesn't follow the requirements. I think it has something to do because if you submit it, well, if you not submit, but if you go over a portal request in OPR, you can actually say that portal is, for instance, somewhere at the cemetery or something like that, gazebo, whatever, and you can actually go through and say, well, it's this and this. So maybe that's one of the reasons why some of them aren't accepted as gyms, but, well, it's not clear, not yet anyway. The ladies and the gentlemen, so that's going to be the Pokestop name or the gym name, depending if they both go through, yes or no. Or this one goes through anyway. And the ladies and the gentlemen, and what for description for Stomorals? So those Pokestops have been submitted, and if you want to compete with this week's contest, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave a comment where you would like to have your Pokestop submitted. Just leave your town or specific area if you want to be a little bit more specific for a park or whatever. Doesn't matter that much, and I'll be in touch if you win, but that's for next week. So don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Hope you have a good one.